Any individual that we've trained who got their license, they had a job the next week.
We have a sign that says starting salary $45,000, which is, pretty accurate. But a lot of them are higher, and then depending on some backgrounds or whatever, you may have to start off where it's a little lower. So there's a lot of opportunity.
People are knocking on our doors all the time wanting truck drivers. That's from farmers to Archer Daniels Midland down the street to McLeod up the street to all the other ones that come from out of state recruiting. So the demand here, demand for truckers is very high.
I mean, there's one job that's always calling me, and it's a $65,000 a year job. Now you have to work physically for it, but you come out of school with no 4-year degree, it's basically a 4-week degree, and you can make $65,000 a year. It's not a bad deal.
Lots of jobs out there for our local truckers.
From the time you come to see us till probably the time you get your license, I would say is running roughly 2 months.
Federal Motor Safety Carrier Association, they're changing their regulations come February 7th, and so we are actually going to have to up our training.
So the first step then is once you get your funding source, we get you in the class, you go through a permit class. Once they get their permits, we go into a day class, which is basically another 40 hours. And then it's basically 3 to 4 weeks in the truck behind the wheel. The program rate currently is $39.50. So part of that time before you actually get into the class is getting funding, because there's a few different funding sources around here. The simulator we're getting is very advanced in a lot of different ways. It's going to give a actual feel to the shifting.
The simulator will allow our coordinator or any of the instructors to throw, throw hazards into the driving conditions, but the simulator will allow our students to practice on their own time.
Now the students are all very excited because they look at it like a giant video game, and a lot of faculty around here want to use it too.
There's also some possible opportunities, some high school training.
But I think it's going to greatly enhance our ability to keep training at a high level.
So the simulator is going to be, I'm excited to get in there and play with it.